So obviously BookTube is now promoting quarter year crisis, not midlife crisis, no, quarter year crisis. Hey everyone, Fina here from Fina Reads. Welcome back to my channel. This time not a book rambling video, but a tag video because I'm so behind on these tags. I got tagged on 3 ones. We're only tackling one today, and that is the quarter year crisis book tag. Ian from Ian the Reader tagged me in this one, and I thought, yep, that is a bit time sensitive, so I better get going with these questions. All right, let's jump right into the questions. The first one is, how many books have you read this year? And the answer is 27. One of them was a DNF. 3 I'm currently in the middle of reading, and then that leaves 23 that I've actually read and finished already by this current state that we are in. Question number 2 is, have you already found a book you think might be a 2022 favorite? Yeah. This year has been amazing. I have so many 4 and 5 star reads already that, yeah, my year-end giving awards thingy, you know, year-end review and top 5 books is going to be really, really tough. So far, the books that I definitely enjoyed was Roadwork by Stephen King, Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons, Grace of Kings, which I'm in the middle of right now, by Ken Liu, The Push by Ashley Audrin, the 2 books that I've read in the Dead Rockster series by Lila Lawson, The Chronicles of the Female Wolf Queen, and I'm just saying it this way because otherwise YouTube is dinging me again for saying that B word, even though it's totally normal in that scenario. Yeah, I could probably do a top 5 of the year already and stop reading. Question number 3 is any 1-star reads or least favorite books so far. That was the 1 DNF. So generally so far, all my books have been 3-star reads or higher. And even the 3-star reads were not bad. They were just, you know, there was enough stuff that I enjoyed it, but it didn't completely throw me off the sofa. I know this is not how you say this, but anyway. But the DNF that I had was Obsidian, and I'm blanking on the author right now, but I put it right here, which was a NetGalley request that I had. And it sounded really interesting. It just didn't work for me, unfortunately. The plot was kind of all over the place, and I don't know, it just didn't work for me. Let's put it that way. What is your most read genre so far? Fantasy? Definitely fantasy. What is a book that surprised you? And that is, for one, Chronicles of the Female Wolf Queen. And I'm actually planning on doing a review for the entire series because it is so much more complex than I thought it would be. I enjoyed the whole world and the main character and the plot and really everything about it so much more than I thought I would. I already knew that I would like it because strong female character with a lot of political intrigue. That's kind of how I went into that. Pretty much everything I knew at that point. But then reading through it definitely showed me that complexity of this book. So that definitely has been a huge surprise for me, the entire series, really. The other one, and I'm holding up the books for that because I wanted to show you the covers, is Dead Rockster and the Wolf Den, which is book 1 and book 2 in the Dead Rockster series. Book 3 is, I think, coming out later this year. So they are self-published. The publisher, like, again, it's an indie publisher, reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in reading the second book. I was like, yeah, but I haven't even read the first book. So they kindly sent me both of these as ebooks. And after I read them, I devoured them within a couple of days. And then I loved it so much that I had to buy the actual paperbacks of that. Because, I mean, again, I just love the covers. I think they are awesome. I love that purple, the blue U here and the purple U in this one. I just really like these 2 covers. I like the story. I like the southern setting. I like the main characters so much. There's a lot of like 80s music references. So if this is something you like, you should definitely check those out. The next question is about 2022 releases that are out already that I haven't read yet, but that I want to read. And there are 3. There's one, this cute itty bitty little novel that I thought would be a lot bigger and chunkier. All the Horses of Iceland by Sarah Tolmie. I talked about this as part of my anticipated releases one. I didn't know it would be that short, but anyway, I'm still excited about reading this, and because it is so thin, I hope I can just squeeze it in at one point. The next book that came out already, clearly, because I have it in my hand, that I haven't read yet, but really want to, is The City of Dusk by Tara Sim. I'm not sure how young this is going to read, but either way, I'm really excited about it because this is about dark magic, gods that are intervening. Basically, I'm reading from the back real quick. The four realms, life, death, light, and darkness, all converge on the city of dusk, but the gods have withdrawn their favor from the once thriving and vibrant metropolis. And without it, all the realms are dying. I really like that premise. It sounds like a dark fantasy with a lot of stuff going on. Book 1 in a series. Yeah. And then finally, one of the books that I really want to dig into is The Rise of Mages, which seems like a more classic, typical fantasy. I'm contemplating on this one right now. This feels like one of those that I might want to wait for book 2 before I start reading that. It's also the first in a series as far as I know. So this seems one of those where I might want to wait for a book 2, but I don't know. Have you read this? Can you let me know if there's a cliffhanger ending if you read it? If there's a cliffhanger ending, I definitely want to wait till book 2. Anyway, love the cover. Love that fantasy feel here, really. And also, do you see there are tattoos that are, I don't know if you can see that, but the tattoos are glowing. Hello. Yeah. I'm going to combine question 7 and 8 because it's going to be the same answer for me. That is goals that you've said that you've already worked on versus goals that you've set that you really need to continue or really get going on. And that is I really had only one goal, and that is reading a couple more books of series that I'm really hyped about. And I've only started with one so far, and that was Ruin of Kings, so the Chorus of Dragon series, which, yay, I started one, but I started only one, and we're already a quarter through the year. So, you know, that's the answer there, really. Question number 9 is about any booktubers that you have found in 2022 and that you highly recommend. And that, I think, I'm really bad at this, like, when did I first talk to you type of thing, or when did I first find out about you? So there are a lot that I've been following. I don't know, it feels like forever, but it's really short, and some that I'm like, ooh, that must be new, but no, it was last year already, so... I hope this is accurate. I think so. Which that's Ben from Literature and Lofi, because I found him through the February She Wrote tag that he came up with and that he basically put into the world last year. And it was the second year that he ran this program where everybody focuses on female authors or authors with the she pronoun in the month of February. And I saw that on Twitter, which, yes, I am on now too, and that is a whole different experience. But I found it there, and I signed up with him because as you know, if you've watched any other of my videos, I like reading diverse books and from female authors and from inspiration from all over the world. So I was super excited about that one, signed up, and joined him on a conversation on Philip's channel, and it was a whole big thing, and I really like him. I love his videos. He's very focused on indie authors. He's promoting indie authors all the time. He's an incredible supportive member of the BookTube community, and I highly recommend, if you have never heard of him or have never watched a video by him, definitely go check him out. And then lastly, I have to tag some people. So after talking about Ben so much, I have to tag Ben. I have no idea if he actually does tag videos. I don't know. I hope you do, because you're tagged now, dude. There you go. The second one, who was one of the candidates for the question prior, but I actually have been following him for a while longer already, is RJ Gibson. RJ Gibson is a new booktuber. He has his channel for about half a year now, but I really love the way he reviews books and his really calm demeanor and how he talks about books and how he reviews things. He's just a great guy. And then lastly, I'm going to tag Ursi from Sources Booked, because yeah, she's amazing, and I want to hear from her as well how her first quarter of the year went and if she's freaking out because of something or not. Anyway, tagging those 3, and that's it. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed this tag. I thought it was actually quite fun to do like a quarterly check-in on where you are. What would your answers be on any of those questions? Thanks so much for stopping by and watching my video and listen to me ramble about books all day long. I hope I see you soon with my next video. Bye.